Back now with a long life lived and a tragic death of a former Norfolk resident from COVID-19. Tonight, the story of Thomas Davis, who had been battling the virus at a nursing home in Alabama. He has 2 days. He was just short of hitting 100 when he lost his life. 10 on your side's Regina Mobley has more on the American hero who fell victim to coronavirus. Regina?
Well, Anita, Thomas Davis was proud to serve his country. He took his last breath around midnight, 2 days before he was to turn 100 years old. His only son, who grew up in Norfolk, is sad, but he's also angry with how the Trump administration has handled the pandemic.
Thomas Davis was proud to serve his country, even at a time when the only job a black man could hold was working as a cook. He was on duty aboard a U.S. Navy warship in Pearl Harbor December 7th, 1941, as the world changed in an instant.
One day he said, "Tommy, I thought the world was coming to an end." He said, "I just knew I was going to die." He said, all he saw was waves of planes coming in.
The former sailor and a Marine spent his last days at a veterans nursing home in Alexander City, Alabama. Diagnosed with COVID-19 in mid-April, Davis called the virus the Rona.
And the last time I talked to him, he said, "I'm not sick." He said, "I just don't feel good."
Gray, who now lives in Atlanta, blames the president for a crisis that has changed life in America.
This thing has run rampant, and the numbers are still climbing here in the United States. And they're going to open up the country like this? 2 days. 2 days, and he would have been 100.
He's also critical of how President Trump scrapped the Obama pandemic preparedness plan.
If you had the opportunity to speak to the president, what would you say about the COVID-19 crisis?
I would tell him the plan that President Obama had put in place, put it back to get a handle on this. Because it don't make any sense for you to sit back and try to talk your way out of it when it's not working.
Davis had 2 grandchildren who live in Chesapeake, and they want you to know he was a big Oakland Raiders fan. His remains will be cremated, and the family says they will have a proper memorial service when it's safe to do so. Regina Mobley, 10 on your side.